After a family dinner, while I was cleaning in the kitchen, my daughter-in-law leaned close and hissed, "You old witch, I only put up with you because of my husband." I just laughed and told her, "Don't worry, you won't be seeing me anymore." This isn't just a story about losing your home. It's a story about losing yourself, piece by agonizing piece, until one day, you wake up and realize you've become a ghost in your own life. But sometimes, it takes a shocking betrayal to remember who you truly are and to finally reclaim what was always yours. At 65, my mornings started predictably, not with joy, but with a quiet ache of age and the light, fitful sleep that came with it. I'd lie there in my bed, in my room, in my apartment, though lately, it felt like none of it really belonged to me anymore. Hayward was just stirring outside my window, the Southgate neighborhood, still holding onto the morning haze. I remembered a time when my Edwards car would be among the first on the highway, heading to Oakland. He did that for 32 years. Then he was gone, 5 years ago, and everything shattered. I tiptoed out, my old robe wrapped tight. This apartment, nearly 1,300 square feet, Edward, and I bought it back in the 80s when California wasn't so insane. We added a second floor, built a patio. So many dreams poured into these walls. Now it was a battlefield, and I felt like I was losing. The kitchen was spotless, as always. Being an ER nurse for decades ingrained that in me, order, even when chaos reigns. I put the kettle on, my one indulgence, a special Ceylon tea Darla, my sister-in-law, always wrinkled her nose at, preferring her fancy coffee pots. While it boiled, I mixed pancake batter. My son, Terrence, had loved them since he was a kid. Making them every Saturday was my desperate attempt to hold on to one last thread of the family we used to be. A door creaked. Oliver, my youngest grandson, shuffled in, 14, all gangly limbs and dark, perpetually messy hair hiding his eyes behind long bangs, headphones practically glued to his ears. "Good morning, Oliver," I smiled, pancakes in 15. He just nodded, eyes still on his tablet. I stopped taking his silence personally a long time ago. At least he didn't snap like Rachel. But I knew he saw everything. He understood. "Mom, have you seen my blue sweater?" Rachel burst in, already perfectly put together at 17, a beautiful replica of her mother. "I already looked in my closet. I washed it yesterday, dear. Check the second shelf." I did, she snapped, then instantly softened. "Sorry, Mom. Just running late for my project group. Veterinary classes." She was so determined, ever since Edward gave her that book about wild animals for her 10th birthday. "Try the laundry basket in the bathroom," I suggested. I might have forgotten to hang it up. She rushed off, then reappeared, triumphant. "Thanks, Mom. You're the best." She grabbed a pancake right from the pan, kissing my cheek. "So good." Then Darla's sharp voice cut through the morning. "Marlene, did you move my things in the bathroom again?" She stood in the doorway, hands on her hips, all 39 years of her lean, perfectly poised self. She managed to self-service laundry, but dressed like she was interviewing for a corporate CEO role, severe pantsuits, minimal jewelry, her blonde hair pulled into a severe bun that accentuated her sharp features. "I just wiped down the shelves, Darla. Your jars are exactly where you left them." "I can't find my hand cream." Her eyes narrowed. "The one Terrence gave me for our anniversary. Maybe it's in the bedroom?" I offered, carefully flipping a pancake. "I always keep it in the bathroom," she snapped. "In the right drawer where all my other things are, the ones you're always moving." Oliver snorted softly behind me, still glued to his tablet. Full story on the channel. Link below. Click now and watch what happened next.